All right, guys, good morning. Here's the homework from the first lesson of Unit 8. Question number 1, Lynn is interested in how many of her classmates watch her favorite TV show. So she asks and gets the following responses. If she asks one more person randomly, do you think they'll say yes or no? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a total of 14. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 say yes. Okay, do you think they will say yes or no? I'm guessing they will say no. Why? Because a majority of the people that she already asked said no. So again, make your own explanation there. A majority of the people have said no that she already asked. Question 2. An engineer is testing the strength of a new material, seeing how much weight it can hold. Previous tests have held, so here's our tests. Do you think that this material will be able to hold more than 1,000 pounds? Well, they did 7 tests, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 7 held more than 1,000. So I'm going to say yes. I would guess that it would hold more than 1,000. Even the one that did not could have been faulty. Okay, and it is still pretty close to 1,000, but because 6 out of the 7 were over, I'm going to say yes to that. Question number 3. A company tests 2 products. Make sure they last for more than a year. Out of the first one, 950 out of 1,000 lasts more than a year. Product 250 out of the 200 lasted for more than a year. So if you had to choose, which product would you pick more than likely to last? Now, some people say, well, they both failed 50 times. Okay, they both failed 50 times. But look how many more were tested here. Okay, look how many more were tested. 5 times more were tested. So product number 1 is going to be more reliable. A couple other ways to look at it. Product number 1 is 950 out of 1,000. Product number 2 is 150 out of 200. So I could take it times 5 to get the same denominator to compare fractions. And you'll see if I make them both out of 1,000, product 2 is nowhere near what product 1 is. So product number 1 is definitely better. Problem number 2, put these in order from least to greatest. I do have some fractions and decimals, so I'm going to put them all as decimals so I don't have to worry about common denominators. So 1/2 would be 0.5, 1/3 is 0.3 repeating, goes on forever. 2 divided by 5 is 0.4, and then I got 0.6 and 0.3. So least is the smallest, so out of all of those 5, which number is the smallest? 5, 3, 4, 6, 3 would be the 3, so which is smaller, 0.3 or 0.3 repeating? 0.3 is the smallest. That means the 1/3 would be second. So out of 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.4 is smaller, followed by 0.5, followed by 0.6. And again, the reason I have fractions and decimals in my answer is that's what I started with. Okay, and the final question. Small staircase is made up so the horizontal piece of each step is 10 inches long and 25 inches wide. Each step is 5 inches above the previous one. Okay, so I'm going to draw out the base here. Each step is 5 inches above. Each piece of the step is 10 inches long. So where you actually put your foot is 10 inches. The horizontal piece of the step is 25 inches wide. Okay, 25 going that way. Not a very wide step. All right, so I need to figure out the area of this. Okay, so what is the bottom? Well, 10, 10, and 10 would be 30. This side would be 5, 5, and 5 is 15. So I got to figure out the area of this. Now, it's not a perfect square or rectangle, so I'm going to split it up. Okay, and remember we're going to use the formula we did yesterday, so I'm going to use area of the base. Okay, so 10 times 5, that would be 50. Now this side would be 10 and 10, which is 20 times 5. That would be 100. And this would be 20 plus another 10. 30 times 5, well, I guess I could use this right here. 30 times 5 is 150. So that's my area of the base. Okay, add them up. 10, or 100, plus 150 plus 50. That would be 300. And that is the front and the back of the steps, or the top and bottom of your prism, however you want to look at that. Okay, and our little shortcut, the perimeter of the base, the distance around my shape here. So if I add those up, so I'm going to start with 30 and I'll work my way around. Or I guess I could do 30 and 15. That's 45. 5, 5, and 5 is 15. 10, 10, and 10 is 30. So the perimeter is 90. And my height of my prism again is 25. So 300 plus 300 is 600. 90 times 25 is 2250. And I'm going to add those together and get 2850. And we should label, it is in inches, it is area. So it is inches squared. All right, that concludes today's lesson, or homework from yesterday, excuse me. Any questions, be sure to let me know. Continue to stay safe and healthy, guys. Bye-bye.